And I'm Bash. Big show today. Barb's going to do a Marissa Tomei impression, but more on that later. We'll be right back.
Bash and Barb!
Hello there. It's the flower delivery company that needs no introduction. You know who we are. We have flowers, baskets, fruit, chocolate, and ugly wind chimes in case you need reassurance that that cliche flower arrangement is definitely the right way to go. And yeah, you are going to spend a truckload of money for our flowers that will arrive a week later because you have no other option because we have a monopoly on the flower delivery industry. And of course, you can find a promo code by just smashing keys on your computer because every radio station in North America does commercials for us with promo codes. So chances are you're gonna hit big on a promo code, but not too big, but big enough that it will make you feel good to pay top dollar for flowers for that special occasion. Yes, we are that flower delivery company. You'll buy the big flower bouquet because you'll feel like a jerk if you don't get the largest size. But how different are the sizes really? You, the consumer, will never know. The Flower Delivery Company. Blooming in business over everyone else. Use any keyboard combination promo for $2 off your next purchase.
Bash and Barb!
Now it's time to take a look at what we're going to be talking about a little bit later on the show. A moose was rescued from a Colorado basement after he fell through a window well. When the owners heard wildlife officials got the moose out of the basement, they said it was moose sick to their ears. More on that later.
The world's largest cast iron skillet traveled down a Tennessee highway. Massive eggs and bacon are driving through next, and of course, no one will know how to clean it after. More on that later.
Yale University class on boosting happiness surges in popularity amid COVID-19. I guess people are happy with the class. More on that later.
A sugar glider flies into a London man's 6th-floor apartment. It had checked out the 4th and 5th floors, but determined that the 6th had the best view. More on that later.
Sweet. A Nebraska man's at-home DNA test revealed that he has 18 half-siblings. It also revealed that his dad has a lot of explaining to do. More on that later.
Listening to her mom leads a 37-year-old woman to win a lottery jackpot of over $1 million. I guess moms do really know everything. More on that later.
A study suggests adding olive oil to your daily diet cuts risk of early death, which is why I fill my daily water jug with olive oil instead of water. I'm starting to look like a salad over here, drinking all that olive oil. More on that later.
A tortoise is declared the oldest tortoise ever at 190 years old. He said the 80s were his favorite decade, but we weren't sure if he meant the 1980s or 1880s. More on that later.
Bash and Barb!
Yeah.
Did you know that it's so hard to keep healthy-looking arms these days?
I mean, Barb, I never really thought about it.
It's true. Hairy arms or hairless arms, it's important to groom them.
But how does one groom an arm?
Well, with our Armando's arm brush.
Armando's arm brush?
Yes, see? Just a few thousand brushes a day keeps your arms looking their best. Armando's.
Bash and Barb!
Okay, well,
now it's time for Bash and Barb Inventions, where we have you, the listeners, tell us an invention you would like to see on the market, or maybe you're already working on one.
Oh my gosh, I love this segment. Today we've got Ryan from Arizona, who he's with us live. We love Arizona.
We do.
He's gonna give us his invention right now live. Ryan, you with us?
Hey, Bash and Barb. Ryan here from Arizona, gamer. And I have an invention that would help not only gamers out, but basically the rest of the world or any coffee lovers.
Wow.
Now, here's my situation. Sometimes when I start the game, especially in the morning, I like a nice cup of coffee. But sometimes that coffee is too hot. So I developed an invention that will take the coffee and chill it out. I call it the Chillo Cube. It's a cube that you put into the coffee cup. This is my coffee cup.
I see the... Yes.
And the cube would actually chill the coffee.
Interesting.
Having chilled coffee. Love to get your thoughts.
Okay. But is it on top or?
I'm using the arrow.
Oh, okay.
So I'm putting it above, not in or
I
below.
was thinking it. Yep.
Yeah, going underneath.
Maybe if you put the cup on the cube,
you would tip over probably.
You know,
that was my first thought.
It just doesn't work like that. I tried it. Yeah. I did the math right here. So you put it in and it chills, and everyone's gonna have a chill cup of coffee while they're gaming or whatever they want to do. So that's it. Love to hear your thoughts. Big fan of you guys. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to show this. Maybe we can get it patented and everyone can have nice chilled coffee. I call it the Chillo Cube.
Chillo Cube.
Love
like
it.
That.
Right?
Love it.
Yeah. Rolls off the tongue.
Rolls right off your tongue.
Cube.
Oh my God.
You're gonna be like, hey, let me get a Chillo Cube. Can you imagine going to coffee shops and getting a Chillo Cube? I just think it's brilliant.
Sure.
Gamers or anyone all around, I think are really going to benefit by chilling their coffee. So
great.
That's it.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks, Bash and Barb. Appreciate your time. And tune in next time and see my $1 million idea.
Right.
Great.
Okay. Thank you.
Chillo Cube.
Yes.
We got it.
Yes, I heard that.
Okay. Yeah, hang on a little too long there at the end.
I think he was just excited about the name. I think that he spent a lot of time on that name. So I appreciate it, though.
It does have a nice ring to it, and it looks very beneficial, that Chillo Cube.
It does.
I wonder what it tastes like, if you were to just pop the Chillo Cube in your mouth. I have no idea.
I mean, we need to know that because that would change the taste of your coffee.
That's true. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably some sort of maybe a water-based. I have no idea. I don't know. It could be wrong. I don't know what it's flavored.
I have no idea.
Maybe they could be coming in flavors. Who knows? I don't know. more on that later.
Bash and Barb!
All right, let's now head on over to Jeff up in that traffic copter. What's going on, Jefferito?
Hey, my wife and I, we saw that movie Dune this weekend. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much sand.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of sand.
It's true.
I mean, everyone's talking about the great performances. Don't get me wrong. They deserve the credit, but let's talk about the sand. The sand didn't even get a credit.
Well, they don't.
That's because
I'm watching this movie Dune. The whole time I'm thinking, man, the sand is doing most of the work.
A
lot of sand.
Yeah, there's a lot of sand. That's true.
Also, the sandworms. Those things were crazy.
How about the traffic? Is there anything?
Do you think the sandworms have, like, living rooms or houses or backyards, or is it just all the time they're just under the sand?
I'm not sure, but our listeners
I think
would
that's
love
the sequel. Let's learn more about the sandworm. June 2.
I think we're having
a sandworm wedding. I'd see it.
I don't know. One of these days he's gonna have to do traffic.
Well, that wasn't helpful once again.
No, not helpful at all. I don't know what he was talking about there. We just wasted about 2 minutes of our listeners' lives.
Bash and Barb!
Well, it looks like we have a voicemail, Barb.
Oh, this is exciting.
We have a voicemail, and then also we've got somebody on hold, and we do want to get to that phone call. We do. But first, the voicemail. Philistine says this is epic, that we got somebody to leave us a voicemail.
Wonderful.
And oh my gosh, I can't wait. We're gonna play this right now. You can look at the bottom of your screen right now. But I guess the listeners can't benefit from that with the telephone number. But anyway, you can look right there, and you could see the telephone number right there on the screen. It's 646-883-3530. And so that's the number, and so you can give us a call. But right now we got this voice message. Philistine's gonna put it on the screen right now. I don't know where it is. Holy cow! Here we go. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And it's playing.
I'm calling to inform them now.
What? I'm calling to inform them now. And what else?
I'm
Philistine?
sure that there's more to this. No?
No, I think that's it. I think that is it.
Okay, now
Wow.
I'm slightly concerned. What was he calling to inform us of?
I know. I have no idea. I have no idea.
If you are out there and you left us this voicemail, please call us back.
Please do.
We're worried about someone. I'm not sure who.
You're a worrywart, you know?
Well, it's a very cryptic voicemail.
I know. And like last week, or when somebody called in, they pranked us about tapping into our bank accounts. That really worried you because you gave your date of birth out.
I did.
And you canceled all your credit cards and everything, just as a precaution, which is wise.
You never be too safe.
That's true. But we do have a caller that's on the line right now. I don't know, who do we have here, Barb? It's on line L60. I don't know if you see that. I don't know why they're putting an L in front of it.
That's not helpful to me, so I don't have their name. But let's just go ahead and get them on the air.
All right.
You are on the air with Bash and Barb.
Hey, Bash and Barb, it's Wally Shibalama from upstairs.
Oh, hey, Wally.
Oh,
hey,
hi.
man.
We're going to go ahead and syndicate the I Killed My Spouse and Cat podcast.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
It'll
that's
be
great.
in your slot for a week.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, it's just a trial run, but these podcasts have been doing very well, especially the investigative ones.
Is there any other time?
Can we
what I'm
talk
gonna
about
have you
this off
guys
air?
do is go ahead, take a vacation for a week. Don't come in next week.
Wally.
And there's no reason to tell anybody. Just go
What are you
ahead.
talking
do it,
about?
okay?
Wally, you're telling everybody on the air right now. You can't do this to us. What are you doing? Can't this wait until when we get off the air?
Again. You got me. The singer's gonna get you fired one of these days if it's the last thing I ever do. Za-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm singing it.
He changed the ending.
Yeah, he did. I did like a jingle for a fast food joint at the end there. Oh, my gosh.
I do like that podcast.
It is, it's gangbusters. I mean, I don't blame them for using it, but not during our time slot.
Right, maybe some other time slot.
Jeez Louise. Ugh.
Bash and Barb!
Well, we have 20 songs in a row next while Barb finishes brushing her arms. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, just brush. Look at that. That's just right. It goes right through the denim. She could feel
does.
it right.
It feels great even through a jacket.
More on that later.
Bash and Barb!